Welcome to Untamed Earth. First, let's come to the tiger. At first light, the Bengal tiger slips through dew-lit grass, every step unhurried, reading scents and wind, a quiet silhouette drawing lines across the waking plain. Soft paws follow a leaf-strewn trail, whiskers test the air, ears tilt to distant birds, and the forest answers with a hush of moving light. From the high rocks above a bending river, the tiger pauses, breathing steady, letting the valley's drifting clouds and currents sketch the morning's plan. Water curls around careful paws as the tiger crosses. Whiskers sparkle with droplets, and each ripple fades into the stream's gentle conversation. In the patchwork shade, a slow rise and fall of breath. Tail tip flicks, eyes soften, and the forest settles into an easy rhythm. Bamboo combs slide past the lens. The tiger's gaze stays level, shoulders flowing, each measured step a quiet thread through green corridors. A cheek rub on rough bark writes a soft signature. With a final breath, the tiger moves on, mapping the path in scent and memory. At the water's edge, the tongue touches glass. Ripples bloom, eyelashes bead, and the surface returns to stillness around a calm reflection. Golden hour folds across tall grass. The tiger stands against distant trees, a patient outline carried by breeze and slow, warm light. Balanced over river stones, the tiger chooses each foothold. Muscles glide, droplets rise and disappear, and the bank welcomes a steady trot. In a fern-lined hollow, ears rotate like small compasses. The tiger rests but listens, sharing the quiet with shifting leaves. A long, drowsy yawn opens to evening air. Tongue curls, eyes soften, and comfort replaces the day's careful watch. Grooming restores order. The tongue smooths whisker pads and forepaw, every stroke settling fur and focus for the hours ahead. A soft chuff lifts into the understory. Nostrils flare gently, whiskers splay, and calm intent carries through the trees. Rain beads along lashes and whiskers. A blink gathers the droplets. A small shake scatters stars, and the forest breathes cool. From above, the tiger and river share a map of curves. Wetlands gleam. Shadows stretch, and the day opens quietly. A long body stretch eases the night from muscle and spine. Claws touch soil, breath deepens, and the morning loosens. Over fallen logs, paw placement turns to choreography. Shoulders roll, tail balances, and the floor of the forest becomes a measured dance. Mist folds around the tiger's stillness. Breath shows briefly, then fades as trees soften to pale silhouettes. On warm sand, a playful roll lifts dust into sunlight. Tiny motes bloom and drift while the earth cools the coat. Through lily-tipped marsh, the tiger moves waist-deep. Ripples sketch circles, reflections tremble, and dragonflies write fleeting accents. Head high, ears forward, the tiger listens. Small signals thread the air, and patience gathers in a steady gaze. Where forest meets shore, soft waves echo the pace. Paw prints form in damp sand, then fill quietly with light. A sudden shake sends a halo of droplets flying. Water beads fall back to the creek as the coat settles smooth. We descend with the leaves from open canopy to amber eyes. The world narrows to breath, whiskers, and the hush of steps. Under a thin moon, eyes catch tiny stars. Each step finds its place as night draws gentle boundaries. In a cradle of leaves, new life rests close. The parent curls protectively, warmth and stillness shaping a quiet room. First steps wobble into small hops. Nearby, a calm guardian watches, offering space and assurance in the open light. With a patient nudge, the cub learns the simple bridge of a log. Practice and trust turn hesitations into sure footing. Among reeds, the tiger advances in careful rhythm. Each stem parts softly, each pause holds a listening breath. After rain, a valley opens bright and clean. From granite height, the tiger surveys unhurried, carried by wind. Flanked to log, the tiger rubs and inhales. Textures and scents collect into a quiet ledger of place. Along the ridge, fur streams with the wind. Far off, cloud towers rise and the horizon widens with every step. Soft mud holds a moment's record. Paw prints form with gentle water squeezes, then begin fading back to earth. A meadow of wildflowers leans into passing air. The tiger crosses in calm strides, pollen drifting behind like dusted light. Stone and water trade gentle notes. The tiger pauses, ears turning to the creek's small music and distant leaves. As sunset deepens, the tiger settles on warm rock. Sky colors gather and the day closes in steady, glowing layers. And here is the giant elephant. At sunrise, the elephant selects tender shoots, breath drifting in golden light. Across cracked salt flats, its long shadow leads the way, tracing a patient path. On the ancient rock trail, the elephant moves slowly. Granite whispers old stories. Fine red dust lifts and glows. The elephant relaxes in warm sunlight. In the rustling bamboo corridor, the elephant parts leaves with its trunk dappled light guiding. On the dune ridge, the silhouette becomes ink against a fading sky. At the clay-lined water's edge, the elephant drinks. Round ripples mirror calm. From above, the elephant threads lotus channels, wake lines sketching patterns. Beneath the baobab's shade, its eyelids rest as filtered beams whisper. Mist on the mountain trail, the elephant steps through moss and cool blue air. Clear shallows reveal stones. Sunlight dances as the elephant fords the river. A straight down view. The trunk gathers grass. Rings spread like tiny suns. At the warm mineral wall, the elephant rubs gently. Sparkled dust floats in slanting light. On mirror-wet tidal flats, the elephant walks toward the soft marine haze. In the teak woodland, branches tremble. Leaves fall like a gentle rain on its back. Among river islands of stone, the elephant follows clear water and polished rock. In the reed lagoon, the elephant sprays its back. Droplets freeze into bright laughter. Under violet skies, the elephant crosses the grassland, clouds layering a cinematic horizon. Tall grass frames the lens. The elephant grazes calmly in the quiet moon. Curved sand embraces rest. Ear edges trace pale lines in the light. Warm mopane glow. The elephant peels bark from a fallen log with care. On the canopy bridge, steady steps. Cool rainforest mist curls around its ears. Across white clay flats, the elephant advances. Fine dust halos each step. At the papyrus edge, rim light outlines ears. A soft breeze combs fine hairs. In the winding canyon, the elephant follows an S-curve. Sandstone reflects warm tones. By the muddy wallow, a planted foot swirls patterns, revealing textured lines. Monsoon rain returns. The elephant's back blooms while the red track shimmers. On a high meadow below snow-dusted peaks, the elephant fans its ears in crisp air. Moonlit woodland clearing. The elephant strolls as silver grasses glow. At the pale chalk bank, the elephant lifts mineral-rich soil. Soft overcast soothes the scene. After safe seasonal burn, black stems sprout green. The elephant finds hopeful shoots. In the basalt stream, steps fall in rhythm. Bright droplets rise and fade. Warm sunrise. A mother encourages her newborn, breaths mingling with soft grass. Beside a sun-warmed slab, the elephant rests its trunk. A small stream hums. Across violet wildflowers, petals brush its legs. The elephant slows to spare the blooms. On an ancient lakebed, footprints link cracked tiles into a quiet map. At the laterite edge, the elephant swirls red dust. Distant cliffs blur into bokeh. Along misty rice terraces, the elephant follows the forest margin into gentle morning. Next is the Transvaal lion. A South African lion melts into the golden grass, every step measured and quiet, patience sharpened by miles of open savanna. At the water's edge, the South African lion drinks in silence, whiskers trembling as evening settles across the riverbank. In soft grass, the South African lion demonstrates calm precision, teaching the next generation how to move with the wind. Beneath a warm sky, the South African lion rests on ancient stone, eyes tracing horizons carved by time. Dawn lifts the dust as the South African lion walks straight toward us, steady as the day begins. With a gentle rub and raised tail, the South African lion refreshes the boundary lines of a vast kingdom. Outlined by sunrise, a South African lion surveys layered hills, reading the land like a well-worn map. Sheltered from the heat, the South African lion reclines in red sand, mane breathing with the slow rhythm of noon. From above, the South African lion crests the dune, a single stride drawing a clean signature across the ridge. Evening deepens in the riverbed. The South African lion patrols the sand, listening for the quiet language of the bush. Unhurried and precise, the South African lion grooms dust from its paws, care woven into every deliberate lick. On the dark ridge, a South African lion pauses, stone beneath, wind ahead, decisions forming in the open air. Under pale green shade, the South African lion rests, bathed in soft light that filters like watercolor. Footprints press the cracked clay as a South African lion moves on, fresh rain scent carried in the breeze. By the shallow pan, the South African lion dozes lightly, ears flicking to the chorus of insects and wind. High on the mound, a South African lion stands to see farther, turning slow circles across the valley. Among orange-washed rocks, the South African lion threads a careful path, body flowing around stone and shadow. After the rain, wildflowers glow. A South African lion pauses, amber eyes reflecting the sudden bloom. Along a sandy track, the South African lion trots with purpose, following familiar routes through open country. A step into the stream, and time suspends, droplets frozen around the South African lion's sure stride. In dappled shade, the South African lion settles low, gaze steady, breathing aligned with the thicket's hush. After long rest, the South African lion stretches, muscles unfolding like ropes drawn smooth and ready. Rain beads scatter as a South African lion shakes its mane, the storm's last whispers falling away. Blue hour cools the grass. The South African lion moves quietly, a silhouette sliding beside the river. Heat shimmers and a wide yawn blooms. No threat, just a South African lion easing through the midday lull. With careful grip and gentle steps, The South African lion carries tiny life to safer shade. Hidden in a soft hollow, the South African lion nurses quietly, the landscape holding a tender silence. On a sandy lane, the South African lion leads the young forward, posture calm, pace confidently unhurried. Side-lit grasses flash silver as a South African lion trots by, mane catching the last light. Resting on basalt, the South African lion gazes outward, thoughts seeming to travel beyond the horizon. Between torchwood trunks, the South African lion ghosts along, dusk painting warm edges on each step. Cool shade and a secret seat. Here the South African lion lies, ears tuned to faint, distant notes. A gentle rub against a low bush. The South African lion leaves a quiet message on the wind. First light breathes across dew. A South African lion moves through it, exhale briefly visible in the chill. Quartz flecks sparkle along the track as a South African lion rests, clouds building like slow surf. From behind tall spear grass, the South African lion peers forward, eyes bright, patience unbroken. Across fresh green shoots, a South African lion jogs steadily, life returning to the land underfoot. High on sandstone, the South African lion stands alert. River winding below like a story still unfolding. And finally, the leopard. In Yucatan rainforest, the jaguar pauses above a cenote, reading scents on the wind. Misty Chiapas canopy drifts around a lone jaguar, moving softly through cloud forest shadows. Among tangled mangroves of Cinematography, the jaguar wades quietly. Water mirrors its steps. At Tikal's buttress roots, the jaguar threads ancient paths, whiskers catching dappled light. Twilight at a limestone cave. The jaguar watches patiently. Night insects spark the air. Coxcomb Basin Creek murmurs as a jaguar glides upstream, paws precise on river stones. On warm granite above the ecotone, the jaguar rests, surveying pine and broadleaf edge. Pico Bonito ridgeline breathes clouds. A jaguar follows the spine, silent in the moss. Rio Platano Oxbow lies still. A jaguar drinks, reflections trembling around its whiskers. Chiribicate foothills glow amber. A jaguar patrols the sandstone rim, scanning savanna mosaics. Magdalena Gallery forest hums. The jaguar lifts its muzzle, testing drifting pollen and breeze. Across the open llano's edge, tall grass parts. A jaguar advances, body low and calm. Imatuka Blackwater slides by. A jaguar crosses. Droplets bead and fall from patterned shoulders. Pacaya Sunaria's flooded trunks rise. A jaguar slips between roots, footsteps softened by water. On Madre de Dios sandbars, a jaguar climbs driftwood, watching braided channels glitter ahead. Medidi's red clay banks hold heat. A jaguar moves through vines, eyes bright, intent measured. At Knoll Kemp Cliffs, wind lifts fur. A jaguar pauses beneath kapok, measuring the drop. Chaco Foothill Ravine drips green. A jaguar descends ferny walls, breath steady, gaze focused. In Yasuni terra firme, sunbeams stripe the forest. A jaguar steps over a fallen fig. Northern Pantanal side channel ripples. A jaguar swims parallel to the bank, wake whispering. Varzea waters rise among trunks. A jaguar moves under bromeliads, thunder murmuring far off. Bahia's Atlantic forest blooms purple. A jaguar threads jacaranda shade, morning birdsong around. Cerrado Vereda springs glint. A jaguar pauses in gallery woodland, ears forward to the seep. Iwokrama's clear creek chatters. A jaguar emerges by crystalline pools beneath towering Greenheart. Rupununi dusk turns the sky amber. A jaguar silhouettes against palms, stride smooth and sure. Brownsburg's laterite path descends. A jaguar moves toward a distant shimmer of falling water. Central Suriname pool lies tea-dark. A jaguar studies still reflections, insects stitching the air. Upper Parana bamboo tightens to a tunnel. A jaguar slips through, shoulders brushing green culms. Humid Chaco gallery shadows deepen. A jaguar follows a cool creek bend, steps echoing softly. Mishamis red earth warms at dawn. A jaguar walks beneath Araucaria, mist thinning to light. Juju Yungas shine pale. A jaguar crosses a stony bed, mountain air crisp and clear. At Ibera's fringe, reeds whisper. A jaguar appears by glassy backwater, posture calm, alert. Arizona Sky Island's arroyo flickers with shade. A jaguar pads between sycamores and smooth granite. Santa Rita foothills fade to pastel. A jaguar holds a ridge profile, desert quiet around. Along the Gila corridor, cottonwoods sway. A jaguar follows the river's curve, breath measured. Pelonchillo ledges open to blue ranges. A jaguar listens to the breeze, ears slowly rotating. Juruena headwaters root tangle hides a den. A jaguar settles beside it, presence steady and calm. Thank you everyone for watching the video. If you find it interesting, please like and subscribe to the channel to watch more interesting videos.